квартире. Опа-на.
Товарищ Сидоров!
Действительно здорово.
Исключительно чистая работа.
Не шалю, никого не трогаю, подчиняю примус. И еще считаю долгом предупредить, что кот древнее и неприкосновенное животное.
Ну, с неприкосновенный чревовещательный кот, пожалуйте-ка сюда.
Все кончено.
Берите его.
Ну, товарищ командир.
Единственное, что может спасти смертельно раненого кота, это глоток бензина.
Не оторвать.
Сеть! Давай бросай!
Застряла! Стоять!
Живым брать!
Стоять, я сказал!
Я совершенно не понимаю причин такого резкого обращения со мной.
Срывайся! Один!
Вызываю на дуэль!
Обойму давай!
Тихо.
Что происходит в квартире? Мне мешают заниматься.
Конечно, бегемот, черт возьми.
Мессир, суббота, солнце склоняется. Нам пора.
Извините, не могу больше беседовать, нам пора.
Хватайте его! В шею, боксиры! Через черный ход! Пожарный часть! Направо беги! Садовая 302 bis! Немедленно выезжайте!
Welcome to the Bombadcast.
What's going on, Bombad fam? We're coming here live with Spider, the ghoul of JFK, Mazamita and Gyarados, the Burger King himself, Shadow with what appears to be some 9mm, Disney's Nosferatu, Clippy, Scotty Jarrow, and communism herself. I've got to bring in my comrade, my buddy, the one and only Jerry the Cannon Junkie Cable.
You shall kneel before.
Hello, Jerry.
I'm in.
How are we doing, comrade?
Very good, comrade. Yes, I just got back from Breadline.
Breadline?
Oh, I got full loaf this week.
Full loaf?
Full loaf. Oh, yes. And
Who's your
you must
distributor?
think I was in Russia. No, I was in Mom Donnie's, New York.
Oh my God! We gotta hear. We gotta hear.
Whoa!
We gotta hear from Nosferatu. We've got to hear from Nosferatu.
What?
Nosferatu? Disney's
Well, hold
Nosferatu.
on.
What?
We do have Nosferatu, Disney's Nosferatu, recently branded.
Yeah.
And I believe he is he's Nosferatu's our man on the street right now, and he's down, I believe,
Okay.
Scotty, isn't he?
Where's he at?
At the World Economic Conference in is it Davos? I think
Wow.
he's there. I think
Okay,
he's
well,
there.
we'll cut to a clip real quick just so we can make sure our
Okay.
our lines are not crossed with anything. And
Right. We got to make sure that his vampire telepathy is ready to go.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. Let's and we're gonna talk all
sure.
about Kathleen Kennedy in a moment. For those that don't know, this main discussion is of course about Kathleen Kennedy no longer Bombad ending explained. So
Yeah, we're gonna explain
we're like the new rock stars of channel or any of those other
We're the new Star Sex Explained.
that's what I would call it. That's
That's
hot. Let's bring in Nos. Let's bring in Nos, man. He's been
right, let's
going
see.
by Disnos. Not
Disnos?
sure why.
Oh,
Disnos,
that's
like Disney's
interesting.
Nosferatu.
Okay. Let's get down to our man on the street in Davos. That's gonna be that must be really hard for him. Davos and Disnos.
I don't know how to do
People
it.
must say the town that they're in, because people constantly when they're in a town say, "Oh, I'm in
I
Chicago,
am
I'm in
Davos from
and probably he's like, "Oh, yes," kind of a thing. Yeah.
Oh man, I am Disnos from Davos.
Mhm.
This is your wake-up call. Time to reach, go for it all. Vulture stirs inside of me, and I know what I can be. Limit is the sky. Hey world, watch me fly. The best part of waking up is vultures in your cup.
Oh, yes. Oh, Scotty and Jerry.
Yes, Jerry's not going to be here for a little bit. He had to go handle. I don't know if you noticed. Jerry's sort of breeding dachshunds, so that's something we've been trying to figure out work wise. But
Dachshunds are a very temperamental breed, but it is I, Disnos. Disnoto. Disnos.
where are you calling from, Disnos?
I am calling from the World Economic Conference in Davos.
So you are Disnos in Davos. That's what I'm getting at.
Yes, I am. Yes, and we will. I know you guys want to talk about Kathleen Kennedy.
Is she a fellow vampire?
She's my favorite member of the Vampiric Council.
I knew it. So do you know her ending explain lore? Like, are you a big ending explain guy? We include you in the thumbs.
Hold on, I'm sorry. It's hard to think. I'm sitting so close to Donald Trump. I'm dying from his diaper fumes. Sorry. What was the question?
It was how can you explain her ending? Do you know the ending explained?
The ending of us all can never be explained. It is all but inevitable.
That's nice.
You will stay and rest well. I will suck you dry.
So how is your experience?
Sorry, old habits.
How has your experience been in Davos, Disnos?
It has been okay. The buffets have been so.
Yeah. What's your go-to at a buffet? Fried okra?
My go-to at the buffet is always the guy that is carving some sort of hunk of meat.
Ah, okay. Nice.
It's always better than just if you get it sliced.
Yeah, I agree. Is you like a little bloody, or are you kind of like a well done guy?
Kind of joke because I'm a vampire. I like it
A little
bloody.
bit.
Is that what you think? It's just all vampires. Just all we do is drink blood. That's all.
I didn't mean for that to sound like that, but I guess it came out that way.
Oh, he's a vampire, so he must. Oh, you want this raw? Fuck you, man. Put it on a grill or something. But no, it's okay. Yeah. I don't know. You really didn't know about the World Economic Council?
A little bit. Why were you? I guess why are you a delegate there right now? What can you? I know you probably own half of Transylvania. Is that part of the reason why you're there?
I mean, I'm here as a favor for you guys, for one thing.
That's true. You are. Yeah.
Yes, I'm acting as a man on the street, but
we're trying to get our Bombad coin up at that facility. We're handing out cards. We're handing out 3D printed coins that just say Bombad. So,
of course,
thank you for doing that.
As normal people do. Yes, of course. I also have many of your Bombad coins, and they weirdly taste like pennies. I think they're just pennies with the Bombad logo painted on them. I know what pennies taste like because I drink blood, and I can say that because I'm a vampire.
That's good.
Okay,
no, that's fine. No, so has anyone accepted the tokens of gratitude from the Bombad coin collective?
No, well, I mean, the guy who told Trump to fuck off and then got told not to cuss in the World Economic Council, he thought it was pretty cool.
What moments have like made you, not rise from your coffin, but like rise from your seat? Was there anything you were like, oh shit, real talk?
Sorry. Sometimes my mouth disappears when I cough. Is there anything? Well, I mean, that guy who telling Trump, let me tell you in words that you can understand. Fuck off. Right. That's the only words that Donald Trump understands, according to this man from Denmark.
Oh, so have you talked with Trump himself about his Greenland deal, or?
No, I think he just got there yesterday or something. I can't remember. I don't know. He's here right now. You want to talk to him?
Not necessarily. We can save that for another stream.
I get it. Right.
Well, this has been nice talking to you, Dosferatu, or I forget what it is. Disnos.
I just completely shook it up.
It's okay. I have my moments, but Disnos, as always, one last thing, Disnos. This is pretty important before we move on to our topic of the night. Disnos, out of all the accents that you hear at this World Economic thing, what's the funniest? Like, what's the one that's like, oh my god, I want to make them feel small for having a silly voice? What's the one that really like gets you? You're like, oh man,
I can't tell you how many people talk so ridiculously here.
yes, I know, right?
It's hilarious.
Is there one accent you can do?
It makes me thirst for flesh and a bit horny. So I don't know. I'm kind of proud. The French guys are kind of funny.
Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. The French are the easiest to Oh look, Paula 1966 is a question for Disnos. So
yes, Paula. If
Paula
you want to
1966.
peer into the black void of the future, ask me. The devil has gifted me with much foresight for being his servant.
Well, let's hear it. So Paula 1966 asks, do you both think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan?
Fuck
I
no.
don't
I mean, nah.
I think Bill Murray would do a better job.
Bill Murray is pretty good. Can you imagine?
You know what?
I don't know if you can. I don't know. I'm wondering.
I don't know. We're gonna start all the questions. We'll get these towards the end because we're gonna be doing our next topic. Disnos, from Davos. It's been so nice to visit with you. Any parting words before we get Jerry back in here? And he just texted me. The dachshunds have all been. They milked them. He milked the the female dachshund mothers.
The milk of a dachshund is quite the delicacy in my country.
Well, any final words aside from that?
Nah, I'm good.
All righty, sounds good.
Mortals.
Hey, Foxy Lady, today's your birthday. Keep me Foxy, keep the wrinkles at bay. Foxy Lady! Foxy Lady! Foxy Lady! What a lady! Foxy Lady! Foxy Lady! Foxy Lady!
That was fun.
Hey, okay, sorry about that. You know, the dachshunds, crazy. I don't know, and I'm not wearing my hat now. That's just because I had.
We understand you're still a comrade.
What do you think I put the milk in?
Yeah.
You know?
Right?
Yes, yeah, of course.
Comrade Jerry.
Communism-
What are you going to say about communism?
Communism is here. Please, let's continue. Let's talk about. We got to explain the ending of Kathleen Kennedy.
Yes. So for those that don't know,
waiting.
this is an ending explained video. We are explaining
pre-recorded this.
What happened to Kathleen Kennedy, why she's no longer Bombad, and how this kind of ties in with Spider, Disnos, which is Disney's Nosferatu, Shadow with what appears to be a 9mm, Clippy.
That's a Glock 17, right?
1738. Hey, we've also got so hold on. That's a really good comment. I like that Paula 1966 has got some goings, but February 2099 is even better. Can you explain her beginning too? I might.
Kathleen Kennedy begins. Where's Christopher Nolan when you need him?
For real. Anyway, we will be talking about a serious topic, something we do hold near and dear to our hearts, and that is the return of Star Wars through Kathleen Kennedy being the president of Lucasfilm. This podcast. I
thought you were going. I thought
no.
Out for a second.
Nope.
Like that is Star Wars is back, baby.
no, not at all.
Finally.
But in all seriousness, we wouldn't be podcasting here. Star Wars would not have returned in the way it had if it was not for her. People seem to forget. Okay, the best thing about Star Wars in 2012 was the brisk tea commercials. I don't know if anyone remembers. I'll find one right now and show you. This is where Star Wars people seem to forget where Star Wars was at at that time, if that
Right,
makes sense.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Darth Maul was peddling tea and doing some other things.
that it was this is the Star Wars we had right here, which is even crazier to think about that we went from having Clone Wars, we had the Phantom Menace re-release of 3D, the 3D version, which everything was always already in the works for that. But this is like the last dying breath of the Star Wars that we had under George Lucas and Star Wars Detours, which we've talked to Seth Green about on this channel. For those that don't know, we had a really awesome charity event we used to do called Podathon. And that being said, we had Seth Green on for the 2022 version of Podathon, and I can't believe it's been almost 4 years. But that being said, we got to talk about Detours, and he never spoke poorly about Kathleen Kennedy. He never spoke poorly about the fact that these things were scrapped, all those things. And this is like the last dying breath of George. So here's what Star Wars was in 2012 without hyperbole, without joking. This is the last thing I remember Star Wars putting out that I thought was kind of funny and cool until the acquisition. So here I am in high school seeing this commercial on TV, and this is during the Phantom Menace 3D re-release.
This is already just out of pocket.
Yeah.
Darth Maul, not yourself. You look. Being bad and evil, and anyway, taste the Force. I'm okay. Now you die. Wrong button. Nope. Ow.
Performance anxiety.
Double saber delicious. Too old for this, I'm getting. That's brisk, baby.
I mean, it was for Phantom Menace 3D in theaters, which was great.
I just never understood why people got so upset when Kathleen Kennedy was hired. Like, they're ruin it. And I'm like, that's kind of what.
I mean, I think they're upset that they got rid of the it is no longer canon that Darth Maul can drink brisk iced tea through his skin.
Yeah, he can't, what's it called? Is it permeate or whatever? What is it when you
osmosis?
What is this? I don't remember. This is the thing. This is the thing that we have forgotten with time. That's why we're doing Star Wars Angry Birds. Another thing that existed through the tail end of George's ownership of Lucasfilm, before it was sold to Disney. Yeah. What in the hell is Brisk Saber? This was not on our Bombad tiers list where we ranked every single video game.
Wizzy, you can't keep distracting me with the best comments in the damn world, man. You gotta stop me.
This is a thing. Hold on. I quote, do you really? That's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna look at Brisk Saber. Like, I'm just saying, like, we're gonna go to the Kathleen Kennedy stuff, but we want to kind of put you in your brain where we were at prior to Kathleen Kennedy. This was a real game. A game for mobile devices by Brisk and Star Wars. Brisk Saber allows you to battle as Yoda, Darth Maul, and many other characters from the new 3D versions of the Phantom Menace. Brisk Saber had a blend of both 2D and 3D elements. You could choose light or dark side, unlocking new characters, objects requires code found under the caps, specifically marked for Brisk 1 liter iced tea. Damn, they made you spend some money, huh? Okay, so where's the gameplay of this? This sounds incredible. Let's go to, I bet there might be, here we go. This upload is from January 6, 2012. This is about 10 months before the acquisition was fully realized. Here we go. Here is Jesus, that audio sounds incredible. Here we go. Wow.
Let's get it.
Oh, y'all don't see it. I'm sorry.
Thanks, bro.
This was Star Wars in 2012. I like Kai Black 2023.
Why did Kathleen Kennedy come and ruin this?
Kathleen Kennedy, we had it so good. Your moms are disappointed and go get a job.
No, they know. They tell us daily.
I still suck my mom's tits, dude. I fucking suck those fucking massive tits.
Yeah,
dude.
all the milk. You got all the milk out of them. Good job, asshole. I also have 2 assholes, but
Anyway.
Yeah.
Bum. Dude, star this. Wait, people screenshot. This is incredible. Bum.
We got one.
Your name's literally Can we got one? Scotty Jerry, geez, please calm down.
No.
Bro made Wookiee noises. Bum. This is staying up the whole time, dude. We got an op in the chat, man. It's been so long since we had an op in the chat. Op in the chat. Wait, hold on. Op in the chat. You want to come up on? Op in the chat. Look, email us. We'll get you the live stream link. You can come hang out. Hold on. Let's do the bombadcast at gmail.com.
No.
Yeah, dude. Op. Come on, Op.
No, we don't need
an op in the chat.
We don't need any Gen X old people on this show.
Come on. Let's get an op in the chat. Let's get an op. Come on. Email us. Email us, and we will add you, okay? We will add you into this call, and we'll talk about us being bum mother titty suckers, okay? That was hard to say. Anyway, your father left you guys out of disappointment.
No, I can't get rid of him, unfortunately. It's
yeah. Jerry's dad, he's like one of the better people I know. But I do like, dude, Kai Black is badass, y'all. This is awesome.
Bad motherfucker, man.
What does Mogs mean? Is a young person term. You get Mogs, Chet. Mogs. You're dude, this is sick. What, you're not just being real.
How does he know so much about me?
Oh my god. Wait till this guy figures out I wrote a book on midichlorians. He might actually have a stroke. Kai Black 2023.
Oh man, he's probably just jerking off thinking about it too.
Dude, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please.
Yeah, come on.
Please,
we need
Kai
a
Black.
Statler Waldorf. Okay.
Oh god.
Let's talk about. Let's just. We need to stop with this bullshit. Just whatever.
Oh
whatever.
God, this is exciting. Anyway, so here is what we were getting before George Lucas left the company. It was this Star Wars Detours and funny enough, some of the best episodes of Clone Wars. So those are all things that were in the works. And obviously, we all really, really, really like Kathleen Kennedy here. She did nothing but improve the company. She kept it alive. She literally did everything in her power to make sure. And she was also what was the Norm Macdonald shit what we watched last week, Jerry? What was the name?
All the stars are here.
No. What was the name he gave the guy? And he's like talking to the camera. He goes, "No, you cannot knife rape my mother." What is?
No, Kai Black 2023. You cannot knife
rape my. Oh my god. Oh shit. Never mind. Doesn't matter. This is incredible. This is the best. Hell yeah, we are, dude. She saved Star Wars. The only reason this brand's still alive is because of her.
Without her, you assholes.
Literally, none of these things. This is Boomy Boo. Boomy Boo. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, she also helped create.
No, you cannot.
Boo, no, you cannot knife rape my mother. You're smoking. Oh, yo, this is sick. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Okay.
I'm so excited.
We don't smoke crack here. Number one, we're gonna refrain from making jokes about addiction. Okay, except for me sticking this addiction in your mouth. Okay.
It's his dick.
Okay, is the plan with you guys?
You're getting a little wordy, buddy. I think you're. Listen, take it back a notch. You're getting a little steamed, a little wordy.
Let's see, Kai Black. Oh, dude, this is badass. Hold on, let me read it. Is the plan with you two guys? Is the plan with you two? Oh Jesus, we're dealing with
you two, like us also. Jesus Christ!
Let's try this again. Is the plan with you two, you guys? Man, I feel like I'm.
When in doubt,
this feels like I'm,
use the numeral 2, my man.
Do you remember when you tried reading for the first time? How fucking hard that was.
I feel like I'm having a stroke reading this shit. Let me see. Let's
do it real quick. Just do a read out.
With you two. Is the plan with you two? You guys are just gonna stay in your mom's house your whole life and just play Star Wars? And what the fuck is in the back of your room, brother toys? How old are you guys?
I'm 30.
Oh, this shit.
This is
next
called
to the bed where I fuck women. Okay, fine.
This is called my collection, and thanks to Kathleen Kennedy, I have it. She pays us.
Yeah.
Great.
No,
Wait, these are awesome.
anyway.
Hold on, these are so good. Let's see. Hold on. You Dude, this is awesome. I'm a Fair fan.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
When she does well, I say it. When she doesn't, I say so too. Ooh, Jesus.
Listen, I know this one's a boomer now. They are on the vertical. They don't know how to find the horizontal stream.
I just don't kiss her ass for everything like it sounds like you do. I suck her ass. So that's the difference. We gotta do the no, you guys are addicted to toys. Dude, this is amazing. And are broke thinking you will make money in the
I mean, well,
we made a lot of money on a few
welcome
things.
to America 2026, my man. You know, come
You're
on.
not even okay. Jerry, let's start debating. Here we go. Let's give
Okay.
Let's give knife rape guy his what he wants. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Jesus.
Let's do it how they no new movies in several years. Eating ass is Bombad. Thank you, Rex.
Yes, it is.
You're just mocking aimlessly. No new movies for several years.
We don't ever get you assholes in here. We gotta like
come on.
This is like we wanted to just maybe talk about this shit tonight, but we love fucking with you.
This is amazing. Let's see.
This is way more fucking fun.
Why
you
is
came here? You can leave at any time too.
Yeah,
you know,
we're gonna start listening to this Deadline article soon.
We should talk about it eventually, though. But
I don't think I think Ryan Johnson did that. Okay, buddy. By the way, our favorite movie here is The Last Jedi.
I would say Last Jedi is my favorite movie.
Dude, they fired the director after director. I get it. I get it. I get when they fired the director.
Slow down with the fingers, okay?
I know it's okay. Your thumbs are big.
They'll get to us. They will. Anyway,
I heard director.
We were really going to talk about this.
Dude, I hope these guys are not as triggered by Angry Birds tomorrow. Holy shit.
We're talking about Angry Birds. Oh, watch out! We shoot birds, pigs.
By the way,
you guys are quite fond of pigs.
Tomorrow night, shout out to my boy Eli. Hopefully Eli won't bring this,
No,
bring this.
Don't do that to poor Eli.
No. You know what? What's one thing? Boomy Boo. I kind of agree with this. That is a frustrating thing. We'll admit that here. As fans, we get excited and we find out these things, Oh my god. Wait, this.
I'm already on
one of y'all
equal to the first novel here.
You guys but know nothing about life. This is why you guys are where you are. Get up and go get some money.
Do you think we live on a fucking YouTube screen? You fucking chode. It's called a fucking hobby. Who the hell are you? You not get
You're
modern
going to get caught up on one typo instead of debating, bro? I'm not debating, bro. Your name is Boomy Boo, not Boomy Bro. Come on now, let's be real here. If you want to use,
shit, he mistyped that too.
Is that Henry Cavill on his profile photo? I don't know what that is. I'll use some Google.
We're not here to debate anything. We're not here to debate Kathleen.
No, it's not a debate
because she did a good fucking job. If you don't like it, I mean, you guys can get your asses out the door. It's fine.
No, they want to stay here. They like the. I think they like the cuckold.
Unless you want to tell us our dads didn't love us more and tell us that you have toys on a shelf. Oh no! Yeah.
Let's reverse image search this so we can figure out where this photo's from. Hold on, here we go. Oh man, can't find it.
We're not. There's nothing to this conversation's been. She's fucking gone. Why are we debating anything? She's fucking gone. You got what you fucking wanted, you dipshit.
Yeah, now you got a guy that's never ran a company before doing this. Yeah. Oh, this is so good. You're going to
Donald
get caught up.
should be in charge of Lucasfilm. Actually,
Let's see. Don't be a coward.
Of Lucasfilm too.
You're trying to create a diversion and it's not working.
Oh, we gotta let these guys. We gotta cut them off or something.
Hold on. You have yet to make a good point because you can't. No, keep them. No, everyone, don't ban this person. I like it because it helps in the algorithm. That's the best thing about this is we've got new viewers.
Yeah, we got to make money because we don't have a life.
Yeah, just like the people they probably like. I know. Make one good point and get back to me.
We are collective bum.
I didn't know you were in charge. Look, real quick, email us and you can come join on our live stream. I will genuinely give you the invite, Pete Fletcher style. Hold on, at gmail.com. Come on, let's debate. No, let's do it. Come on, Boomy man. Come here. Let's have this person on. Let's do this. Just email us. We will send you the call and link. And we'll debate. Very good discussion.
We'll debate whether Kathleen Kennedy should or shouldn't have left, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, it's fair because you can't defend your points. It's cool, bro. I know. Make a good point. Get back to me. You do have toys on your shelf. Your family does not love you. Not just your dad. Your mom doesn't love you either. This is
shit. But if you think, dude, I'm fucking 39. You think I haven't known that for at least 20 years now?
You guys are bum. I have a challenge from you. I'm debating you now. Do it. Email us. I don't want to do that to you guys. Enjoy being a bums. Enjoy your night.
At least, hey, that's at least a friendly send off, you know?
Hey, I love you too, dude.
Love you too, buddy. Come back soon.
Anyone that wants to debate us, them emails are open. And you can just
Boomy Boo. It's because we're having too much fun because you guys are getting really pissed off. It's
hold on. Wait a second. Let's. Sorry. I don't know if Boomy Boo understands. This is the topic. Kathleen Kennedy no longer bombed.
Did you see our thumbnail?
Barry, it clicked. He is confused because he believes Kathleen Kennedy is Bombad. So he wants us to debate why she is no longer Bombad. Oh my God. There's no way this person say watch a Grace Randolph video. This is incredible.
This isn't even. We just did this for fun tonight.
There's no way.
Holy shit! There's no fucking. This has to be like one of our friends. This has to be fake.
Make Star Wars trading
Flow 7. You're not a real person.
No, Jared, we're not tagging you in. We don't need to tag you in. You're just gonna get up here and get upset and get excited.
Yeah. Listen. Just leave the quirk chunguses to us, okay? It's fine.
Okay. Well, yes. Keep laughing instead of debating, because I'm not even kidding. Boomy Boo.
It's not a debate.
It's not a debate. I love this guy.
We're talking about how she left. What do you want? You want us to debate our opinion?
All right, let's debate our opinion. Here we go.
Okay.
I
think she did pretty good.
I feel she was really great and made Disney, the corporation, about $10 billion. And that's about a $6 billion return on investment.
Money isn't everything.
Which
unemployed vagabonds who live in our mother's basements know.
Oh God! And Solo did.
But mom don't love us, and her fathers don't either.
So. Solo didn't do well. Ugh. But the other five did really.
I don't really listen. So
the other five made $5 billion.
But what you can't debate is that I enjoyed it, and a lot of people enjoyed it.
Yeah, except for Boomy Boo.
You know.
Oh,
that's
Boomy Boo.
That's what it is. I mean, the lady has a great track record. I don't fucking know. Anyway, we don't know them shit. Let's keep going.
Well, I know it's not a debate because you can't. Good rhetoric.
What is?
I teach 4th through 8th grade, and I think we're on like a 5th grade level right now. That's kind of how it feels. Feels like I'm trying to convince a kid to finish their all about Wyoming slideshow that I'm making one of them do. Like, tell me about Wyoming. Give me 5 fun facts.
Grand Rapids? What? Are you serious?
Tell me about Holland, Michigan, if you don't mind.
Why the hell are your students doing that?
Someone that ran the most popular IP in the history of film made money with it. How did she do that?
I don't know, bro.
Well,
anyway,
she saved Star Wars. You just proved your own. What is this? The next person who calls Scotty pale is gonna make me crash out. Who called me pale?
Did someone call you? You look a little flushed.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you. Let me show you my camera settings. I don't know what happened here, but the app that I normally use to use my camera settings like crashed and like it looks like a nightmare. If I let's see. I'm gonna try clicking on it. It just won't. Oh, it loaded. No, it won't load all the way. But like it made my camera blood red, and I look like I was in 28 years later.
Like you're about to explode or something. Yeah,
a little bit.
Listen, can I get real with Boomy Boo here for a sec? Let's take a knee.
How'd you take
a knee? It's okay that you didn't like it. It's okay that we liked it. You know,
it's true.
No, neither one of us has to explain anything to the other apart from that. And that's just real adult logic, man. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm just trying to say it's been like a fucking decade, bro.
Since she was a little tired? Since she was hired and Lucasfilm was sold, it has now been 14 years. So she was in charge of the company for 14 years. She's got a foot out the door. She's got Dave Filoni in, which I'm honestly more worried about than excited. Really, if we have anything to be worried about, it's this man that is barely a live action director and someone that's only worked on a handful of projects is now going to be in charge of the company, along with someone who has been vetted since 1999. So like if you guys were concerned with Kathleen Kennedy, now you should be even more concerned with someone that directed 4 live action things. Like
he's a white man in a cowboy hat. He's fine.
Oh shit, you're right.
He knows what he's doing.
And she's a white. And the other one's a white woman.
Yeah, virtue signaling.
Oh wait, okay, we're good.
Okay.
If they were black or Asian,
hold on. Let me check my communist manifesto. Yeah, we're good.
You know what, Woodsy? This is true. Why don't they give it to Rick McCallum? That would be terrifying now.
We would love that here.
Smart.
You know, he would. The thing is, he would move Lucasfilm from San Francisco to Prague.
Prague. Agreed about Filoni's. Yeah, you know, we're on. Hey,
there we go.
We're good now. We're good now. You can stop getting upsetty spaghetti, like I told my 4th graders. Let's not be upsetty spaghetti, kiddos. That's what I look at them and say. So, does your tummy funny? You got a funny tummy? Why are we being upsetty spaghetti, kiddos? Let's not do this. But no, I mean, if we're gonna be frank, like that's a little worrisome. You know what I mean? Dave's movie wasn't mentioned in this Deadline interview. And I have all the faith. Not really, just agree on that.
Okay.
We're not even giving what you want. Subscribe, please. We need the numbers.
Come on, Boo.
We really want you back.
Need your Disney bucks. Come on.
Oh, booby boo. I think Dave is free to like or not like anything he wants. It won't be as much an issue as people want. Yeah.
But did he really? I heard that was like people were like making that bigger than it was. Like he didn't hate Andor like places were reporting. He was
it's just not like, that good.
It's just not his thing. Right. Andor, okay. I do differ on you in that. Andor's very good.
Andor's excellent.
It's just like I was listening to a podcast the other day of not a Star Wars podcast, mind you. It's last podcast on the left, Jared went on talking about, they actually talked about Andor and they were like, it doesn't feel like Star Wars. It could just take place in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that's what it is. There's no aliens and stuff. They were talking about it like that. And that was kind of like, yeah. I mean, it's good. It's very good. I loved Andor.
No, it's funny. Good. Kathleen Kennedy was the executive producer on that project. And was the one that kind of twisted Iger's arm to get it made. And hired Tony Gilroy.
Yeah, it's like that wouldn't
for that and Rogue One. Man, that's fucking weird, man. How odd is
craziness.
that? Not the
almost
weirdest
maybe
thing.
we should debate this.
Oh, here we go. Boomy Boom. Boomy Boo agrees with us. So let me take it. You hate Disney Star Wars, you hate Kathleen Kennedy, but there's always those people like, oh, well, the exceptions are clearly Rogue One and Andor. I mean, but she didn't really do anything with that much, you know.
They wouldn't have been made without her.
See, look, here's Rex. Rex in your love this. Yes, it is amazing. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love it too. And then I also Clone Wars is also goated, right? No, it's funny. It's like, oh, here we go. It's like, oh God, he's speaking in athlete.
Sports. You're gonna have to listen. We're nerds with toys on our shelves to live in our mother's basement. Fathers don't love us. You gotta dumb it down.
Please speak to us in bionicle terms. We really like
it's like when someone like gives directions, they're like to the north. You know,
like what the hell is that? I wasn't a Boy Scout.
What are we? Are we Vikings? What's going on?
Does that mean he should stay in the majors? Let's try. Okay, let's break this down. I'm gonna a .90 hitter going 4 for 4. What does that mean? You know what's funny?
See, in baseball,
dude,
this is stat.
This is accurate. Rebels had an Angry Birds spinoff. The prequels had an Angry Birds spinoff.
Wasn't there like an add-on for it that had a?
Yes, but not Andor. Not Andor. No, I think it was. Yeah.
You had there was a Cassian Andor bird for sure, right? Man, okay.
You can't explain what this vernacular is. It's like, imagine if I went, okay, here we go. Jerry, here's a logic, okay? I'm an educator. We get scored on the NIET scale. Jerry, is it good to make a 4 or a 1 on the NIET scale? What do you think?
I don't know, because I don't know what the fuck that is.
Exactly.
Oh,
I shouldn't have to explain it. You brought it up. Please join the call.
Can we just talk about Kathleen Kennedy leaving?
This boob won't let us, man. I don't understand. Okay. My cousin comes in clutch. 1.90 average means nothing to them. They don't know baseball. Okay, though, never mind. He came in and he reiterated that we're both morons.
Explaining our joke. That we're just being
who aren't morons.
We're playing dumb. We know it's baseball, bro. It's fine. You know,
which is why you're having such a difficulty with it. This guy's jerking off right now. He's like hunched over. He's hunched over. Like, he's 100% doing it, man.
Oh God. But anyway,
Gary won.
I won. Gary. My name's Gary.
Oh Christ!
What's up from Gary? How's it going? Okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I want to ban him or block him, but I think it's going to give him what he wants. We'll just keep it going. Okay, hold on. Here we go.
No, what he wants is
people who stay in the majors if you hit a 4 out of 4 LMAO and K hit way over the Mendoza line. This is what I was looking for. Brady, this is what I was looking for.
Brady knows inside baseball.
That's right. We do not.
Literally. And that's how you do it, folks.
In the corner. Oh, okay, wait. Yeah, Boomy Boo. Why do you think Michael Conforto is still in the league? Keep going, Brady. We'll put
Are you asking ChatGPT? Be honest. KK War.
What's it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm having a fun time, but we do need to get to the heart of the discussion. And
You're good February 2099. I was messing with you. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's
no.
Fine.
No. It's funny. It is Gary. It's
for Boomy Boo. No love for Boomy.
Boomy Boo.
Only laughs, honestly.
Why
is this woman who is leaving ruining Star Wars?
They got what they want. If I had my way, it would have been 10 more years of Kathleen Kennedy.
They kinged your cowboy. They kinged him. He's good. He wears a crown over it now. You know?
Man.
Good job, man. Woke is dead. It's fine. Can we move on?
We gave it to 2 people, so now you don't know who to place the blame on.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know. Woman or man?
Who is it? I don't know. Comrade,
man, I know.
You know?
Comrade, I don't know. Do we blame it on woman or do we blame it on man? What is it? Probably woman. Woman who worked for company longer than Kathleen Kennedy.
Woman inherits the earth.
That's right. Anyway, okay, we're gonna take off. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna take an audio break, and we'll be right back. We're just gonna take a quick.
Yeah, we'll be back. That was
we just need to decompress. We're gonna actually go into the discussion now. What you came here for. We're not gonna block Boomy Boom. We're not gonna try to engage with it anymore. We just want to make sure.
And we just want. I mean, we'll make sure that they don't harass people on the channel. And
Yes,
stuff like
that's
so
fine.
If that happens, you're fucking out.
So we're gonna.
No, you cannot knife rape my mom, Boomy Boom.
Living in America. There's nothing wrong. No, I'm not. Yeah, I don't love. I don't love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
Concerned about that?
No, Dakashan. I'm concerned because there's nothing wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some?
I'm going to say I feel good. Papa's got a brand new bag. It's a man's world.
What you're going to be doing on this tour?
Jam.
Source, there you are.
And we'll be doing a lot of good things, and hopefully we'll get Brother Ted Turner on the cover. Ted, where you at? Hasta luego.
Had a little bit of money, so the Lord did me good. Got all kind of shit. Got the glow sticks. I got the gotcha bag. Got the Hawaiian punch. Man, everybody won't holler at Pop what you need. I got it. If I ain't got it, I can find it. You understand? I'm selling glow sticks. Glow sticks that go with the yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, Bombad fam? It's me, Scotty Jarrow. Super excited to be here. We're going to be talking about something kind of interesting. I know this thumbnail might kind of put you off a little bit, but we're going to talk about Kathleen Kennedy's exit from Lucasfilm right here. And the title of this video is Kathleen Kennedy, No Longer Bombad, Ending Explained. Now, this is going to be clipped out and put on our YouTube channel, and we're just going to address all the things that we want to talk about from the top off. So you see the live chat on there in the bottom right corner. That's simply because we are live right now, and we want to just clip this out for future usage and put on social media. So we have people join us, hang out with us, comrade. So comrade, where do we stand on Kathleen Kennedy? Let's look at the past 14 years, the success of Star Wars, and let's look at that from the first bit of perspective, and maybe a little bit where Star Wars was back in 2012. I could tell you back in 2012, I was in high school. You were like early college, probably. And I remember
I was like, on the tail end. Yeah.
All we had really were the Phantom Menace 3D re-releases, the ending of Clone Wars, and the brisk iced tea commercials. So that was about it. But here we are now, and we are 14 years away from that, and we're going to look at a legacy of someone that was already very well known in Hollywood, a very powerful producer, and was handpicked by George Lucas herself. But what's going to make this live stream fun? I'm going to get this pulled up real quick. I thought it'd be kind of neat right now to watch all the old interviews on Star Wars' official YouTube page. There's not many of them. There's only 4 of them, and they're very, very brief. But on the Star Wars YouTube page, if you go back far enough, and I'll show you on screen, you can see what this channel was actually like before all the new projects came out and all the new trailers are coming out. As you can see, it's different now. But if you go under videos and you go under oldest, you can see videos from 14 years ago, which is pretty interesting. It was right around the time when Kathleen Kennedy took over. So Star Wars 2012, they got 1313 gameplay. They've got a bunch of old trailers that they just re-uploaded here. I was not active, obviously, at the time during all of this. And then you can see when the acquisition happened and how a lot of these things changed. But YouTube was very much like a copyright-free zone. You know what I mean? Like it was like anything goes. But now it's, it was around this time where most corporations ended up, having their own channels and presence. So after the acquisition, a series of interviews came out between George and Kathleen Kennedy. So we're going to watch these, talk about these, and we'll hang out and look at these things. And then we're going to listen to the Deadline article that primarily deals with the, I guess, exit interview of Kathleen Kennedy. So let's watch this real quick. Do you mind doing this, Jerry? Is that okay with you, comrade?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's go.
All right, perfect. Let's check it out. Here we go. So these are from the date on these, 2 million views, October 30th, 2012. This is the day the acquisition happened. So these were all filmed ahead of time. Oh, there's no volume. Hold on.
for several years now. I wanted to, obviously I've been talking about retiring for several years now. I wanted to get into sort of another stage of life where I'm not in the film business anymore. And I don't have to run a corporation. And it occurred to me one day that the perfect person to take over the company was Kathy. It's just such a perfect fit.
So let's document that. Handpicked by George. For those that want to have some sort of weird false memory of this.
Felt that I really wanted to.
What you don't see is that there is someone with a Shadow the Hedgehog has like a revolver in his back, like one of those big ass ones that like a truck driver has in like a Tarantino movie.
Yes.
Like that kind.
Yeah. So he's got that going on behind George's back. It's like
right. Of course.
It's like it's like you can't really see it, but it's like right where your brain meets your spinal cord. So
like the brain. Yes, comrade.
Instantly stop, comrade. Anyway, comrade, he's talking to Kathleen Kennedy and Kathleen Kennedy's sister. So
put the company somewhere in a larger entity, which would protect it. Disney is a huge corporation. They have all kinds of capabilities and facilities, so that there's a lot of strength that is gained by this. The great thing about Disney, again, as we were saying before, is that,
like masking his presence right there.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's like the Predator.
Like
a Predator camouflages.
Yeah, from the future,
He is from the future. He's an alien hedgehog from the future.
It's between the parks and all the things they've got going. It's great that we have a chance probably to expand that. And, there's lots and lots of opportunities at Disney that we wouldn't have at any other studio.
There's huge opportunity given the tremendous success that Disney's had with Marvel and with Pixar, and now adding Lucasfilm to that. I think we couldn't be at a better home.
When I first made Star Wars, everybody in Hollywood said, well, this is a movie Disney should have made.
Disney defines family entertainment, and in many ways, it's the best company possible to take Star Wars into the future.
And speaking of, we have other big news.
Well, I always said I wasn't going to do any more, and that's true. I'm not going to do any more.
So this was going to answer your question right here. February 2099. This is literally what's going to answer it.
I mean, I'm unwilling to turn it over to Kathy to do more. Mm-hmm. I have story treatments of 7, 8, and 9 and a bunch of other movies. And obviously we have hundreds of books and comics and everything you could possibly imagine. So, I sort of moved that treasure trove of stories and various things to Kathy, and I have complete confidence that she's going to take them and make great movies.
We are absolutely going to make Star Wars movies, and we're in the midst of the really fun part of the process, which is we're sitting down with a couple of writers and we're starting to discuss ideas, and we're starting to talk about what those stories might be. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to be entirely on my own, because it's important that he at least continue to be the little guardian angel on my shoulder, helping me do this.
They're finishing the hologram now. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Well, this is interesting. I'm going to pause for a second. We can discuss this. He was a creative consultant for like 6 months. And then Iger apparently, and people at Disney, which if anyone's going to be mad at anybody, it's mad at Disney.
Yeah.
It's the execs and the investors. George, for those that also have some sort of weird forgetful memory, Lucasfilm was as home brewed as American Zoetrope, which is like almost born out of it was American Zoetrope, and then it was Lucasfilm. And like Lucasfilm was a mom and pop operation until George sold it. So like they can have any say so they wanted over any project. And the best examples of the prequels and Crystal Skull, which it's going to sound crazy to me, are the best stories of all those movies. Like, I mean,
we both are really big fans of Crystal Skull. It's way too much hate. It's a fun movie. It's a fun.
Yeah, it's a return to form in the best way possible. And it's pulpy. It's
George. Aliens, because aliens were huge in the 50s, and it takes place in the 50s. I mean, come on. And it is part of like ancient astronaut theory, stuff like that. It makes sense, guys. Anyway, we're not here to talk about.
No, but if anyone wants to
of that,
if anyone wants to point fingers, and we'll listen to the Deadline article in a minute together, it's the fact that like Kathleen even goes like, yeah, they're very risk averse. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to piss off the people on Wall Street. So we're gonna finish this clip real quick and listen to a few other ones. They're very brief, and then we're gonna listen to the article.
My Yoda has to be there.
I'm doing this so that the films will have a longer life.
It was Toyota.
So that more fans and people can enjoy them into the future. It's a very big universe I've created, and there's a lot of stories that are sitting in there.
The main thing is to protect these characters, make sure that they still continue to live in the way that you created them, and that the universe of Star Wars continues to grow.
I get to be a fan now, which is what I was saying before, and I sort of look forward to it. It's a lot more fun, actually, than actually having to go out in the mud. And
You could
snow.
actually blog about what we're doing and how we're messing things up.
No. I
Incredible.
just say, gosh, they're out in the snow and it's cold, and hopefully
Holy
it'll be
shit.
inspiring.
Pause. What if George was in the chat tonight?
Yeah, George is Boomy Boo. This is hold on.
No, he was the first guy for sure. Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, no, I mean that's stuff that didn't happen. Anyway, please continue.
Well, who was the other one? We got Boomy Boo, and we got oh hell, I can't even.
Do we
find
start
it.
any of his shit?
Our chat's so active tonight.
Kai Block.
Kai Black
2023. Bum.
Package of entertainment.
Anyway.
It has always been well into the future.
There you go. There's the first one, and there'll be a second one. Yeah, this is before anyone had a YouTube channel to comment.
We
Star
all do.
Wars,
You see a line of
which is pretty nice.
What can you
Crazy.
tell us about the new Star Wars films?
Absolutely nothing.
Dr. Doom's 007 still here?
A few questions that we
Wait, what?
Dr. Doom's 007 is still here. He just pops in and autistically says this same thing again. There he is.
You know we can't answer.
Well, we can certainly say that we're absolutely going to
Happy
make
birthday,
movies.
Blooms.
We're sitting down
Hard to
Happy
say.
birthday,
with
Blooms,
a couple
bro.
of writers, and we're starting to discuss ideas, and we're starting to talk about what those stories might be. And we're recognizing that I think they could be pretty fun and pretty great.
And what do you see your role as creative consultant? What does that mean?
I just said that I would back her up, and I would be there if and especially helping with the script and making sure the script sort of, there's a lot of blank spots in the story treatment that hopefully we can fill in. And
I think the incredible thing about
Happy birthday, Dr. Doom's 007.
No way, dude. This has to be a friend of ours. There's just
It's gotta be. It's my birthday too. Happy birthday, Dr. Doom's 007. Oh, it's not your birthday? Fuck you, man. No, I'm joking. You think you're playing about the make Star Wars great again thing. I know.
Oh man, that's a real person.
George is, this is not like a series of books like Harry
Happy
Potter,
birthday.
where you've already got a template of what the stories might be. These are original stories and original ideas that come out of a world that essentially is in George's head. So the beauty of the collaboration that can continue is, as we work our way through these scripts, if we're sitting and saying, I wonder if this character can do that, or does this make sense within the rules of Star Wars? It really, he's the keeper of the flame when it comes to that.
It's the same thing with the first three films. That's all my job is to be the keeper of the flame.
It's really exciting because
People also forget that George only directed A New Hope and the prequels. That's another weird revisionist history thing. They're like, oh, don't look at
Yeah. Remember when he got his own teacher to direct Empire Strikes Back?
Yes. And then
Like
he
from
ghost
college?
directed. Then he got a TV director and ghost directed a movie through this man. Oh man. You'll be 28.
Oh, 19th February. Mine's the 28th, bro. What up?
Fuck Ray Skywalker.
I think there's a whole generation of filmmakers that have been inspired by George and Star Wars, and they're absolutely thrilled, excited, and daunted at the prospect of possibly being able to step in and carry the mantle of making these movies. And I think that's exciting too, is that those new filmmakers coming into this franchise and being able to take all the incredible ideas and characters and places that we can go within this universe offer incredible opportunities.
What are you looking for in a director?
Enthusiasm. Obviously, having a sense of how to tell stories within complex worlds like this. There are many people who sprang to mind with writers and directors
That's great.
that I've worked with in the past that I'm really excited to try to bring into the fold on this. I think we have a unique opportunity to go after some incredibly talented people. It's not going to be people who don't already have some affinity for Star Wars, probably. It's going to be somebody who really appreciates what Star Wars meant to them and is excited to dive in and be a part of this. I think that's the thing that I think will become immediately apparent are the directors who walk into the room and say, I can't wait to be a part of this.
Well, and since you brought it up, I suggest that everybody send their resume to you, not to
George is like, I'm selling this bitch. He's like, I'm gonna be goofy today.
I just love he is like just having such a good time.
He really is.
Thing. But like I love a good Georgism, and like I love when he goes, wow. Well, like any just like cracks me up.
Oh, it's great. Well,
Kathy, she doesn't have time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty long list.
That's a wild shot to end on. That was not a shot they cut to at any point in the whole video. And it's like, it's almost like you're looking at it from Kathleen Kennedy's sister's perspective. What a bizarre shot.
It's like the Mary Tyler Moore music should start playing or something. You know, like, we're gonna make it after all. Da, 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 da. That's a very old reference, kids. I don't know if you'll get that.
I can remember meeting her when I was at Warner Brothers, and she was John Milius's assistant, which was quite a job. Apocalypse was shot at the same time as Star Wars, so
yeah, because that's what John was doing.
Yeah, so it was the very beginning of Star Wars.
Yeah, that's right. He was already.
So it's funny. This woman's been around in George's life since before, like at the beginning of Star Wars. But she did, but you got to forget, she did come in and ruin it for the past 14 years. I mean, not like she wasn't there.
She just kind of forgot how to make movies, like for the last 14 years.
Yeah,
But before that, she made E.T., Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jurassic Park. She helped make all those things.
Yeah. Then she got a hold.
By the way, there was a girl on a dating app the other day that I swiped yes on who said that she weirdly watches Twister all the time. It's her comfort movie.
Did you say I weirdly watch Ghostbusters? And they both end with ERs, and we should hang out.
Yeah, she's in the corner right now. Actually, watching this on a computer.
Yes, is she Dr. Doom 007?
That's her. Yeah. You gotta. Okay, you can give up the act, honey. Okay.
Big star. Yeah. Star Wars had already happened.
Had it? I don't think so.
It had happened.
I thought that was during the THX years, where she was always been standing right there in front of me. Because I've been, brooding over who am I going to get and what am I going to do? How am I going to make this work? And ruminating on it endlessly. And then I sort of almost immediately got up. She was in New York. I was in New York. And I just said, hey, let's go have lunch. And I popped the question. And she said yes. And I said, well, you're going to have to divorce Frank first. But
he just changed the name of the company.
Yeah.
From Kennedy Marshall to Marshall Kennedy.
Right.
Took care of that.
So Kathy, tell us about when he first told you that he wanted you to take over the films.
Well, it's as George said, he called me up when I was in New York and he said, let's go have lunch. And I thought we were going to sit around and talk about how the kids were and catch up and that kind of thing. And then halfway through lunch, he said to me, I've been thinking about retiring and I don't know if you've heard or talk much about that, but he said, I'd really like you to give some thought to stepping in and taking over the company. And I was, needless to say, I was pretty stunned.
So, he's back. We're trying to figure out, how we started in one spot and ended up in another spot. we're just happy to have you here. Oh man.
Yeah.
Is it?
I can't.
We're just gonna leave you be boo boo. We're gonna move past you.
Is Fortnite
That's
down or something?
what we were having lunch about. So I had to digest that. But then it was interesting because I answered you pretty quickly.
Oh, he got us with a masturbation
I said,
joke now.
I would be really interested in doing that. And I kind of surprised myself saying that because there had been opportunities in my past where I could have stepped into something like this, not like this, but certainly jobs that took me outside of just the filmmaking process.
Well,
So,
it's like for me, I didn't know what she was going to say because she had her own very successful career, her own successful company with her husband, making big movies. She had a very full career, and I didn't know that she wanted to have a change of life. Like I
Pause
did.
right there. Pause right there. You can see the barrel of the gun right below.
Oh,
the
I
gun
see it now.
Right there.
I
You
see
see
it
it
right there. Let me
You
go back
see
a
it?
little bit. Hold on.
You know who's gonna see it now? Boomy Boo. Every time he watches this,
Career, and I didn't
you'll
know
see
it.
that gun right there, the back of his head.
Oh, dude, I see it's peering over.
Look at that.
You know what's funny? There was some.
I swear to God, you see one of Shadow's quills.
You know what's great? Some person had to mic George up and like drop that little wireless receiver down that shirt. That kind of exciting. Like, look at that little.
Yeah.
Is that little boom mic right there?
You know how much hamburger meat they got to brush when they like just kind of went down in there.
You know how crazy that is? They're like, can you drop this down there real quick, George?
Honestly, it'd be like dropping it down mine. Frankly,
Yeah, a little bit.
Me and George, we got a little bit of the same. I got a George build.
Similar build. I like that build though.
Life.
Thanks, man.
Like I did.
I don't have the bullfrog neck yet.
I just love the challenge that it suggested.
What advice do you have for Kathy?
Good luck. No, I mean, I don't have to give Kathy advice. She knows what to do. She knows better than I do.
He's not wrong. I mean, like he really isn't wrong. George just happened to create Star Wars. He had other people direct the original trilogy aside from A New Hope. Then he makes the prequels, which were for the most part greatly disliked. Not by us, not by the kids, by the fans.
No, we love the prequels. We were kids of it.
And then,
but it is still like I was listening to a podcast just the other day, and they were like kind of disparaging the prequels. People who aren't in this world, didn't like the prequels.
Exactly.
So out there.
But that's the thing too, is like, regardless of what anyone says, you can't deny the success this person has had in Hollywood prior to even being in charge of Lucasfilm. And to combat some of the arguments, a lot of the things and projects that were, of course, inevitably announced and then not follow through with were mostly either on the director's part of whoever the project was, whatever the project was, but also Disney's part. And we're going to listen to this Deadline article in a minute. Now, we've been going along, Jerry. When do you want to wrap up, Jerry? We can wrap up sooner rather than later. I know
right now.
We can wrap it up.
I'm joking. No. I mean, yeah. Let's hear in a little bit. I mean, by 11 would be nice for me. But
yeah, we can do that.
We can do that. Little pumpkin. I don't like getting yelled at 30 minutes before bed either. So
neither do I. It's not mine.
Like,
they might be into it, but I'm not.
Comments. Yeah, I'm good.
So, I mean, that's the best part about this is it's not somebody who I have to explain anything to. I mean, I've worked with Kathy for so many years. I mean, it is, well, at least like 35 years. And,
35 years. That's a pretty good working relationship for those that don't consider that. I've been in the professional field for 7 years, and I feel like
your coworkers, right? Like, if you could trust them to run a company for you.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny you guys think he still feels he made the right decision afterward. He did.
He may not, but I don't know
what he feels, but he made the right decision.
I don't think he cares, man. He's been working on his museum. He married a lovely woman, and it's just like he's just living his life, bro.
Yeah.
But okay.
In close.
That is pretty funny, though. You're right.
Just working together and as friends, and it's a great relationship. And it's just such a perfect fit because she actually has all the qualities that are necessary to run a company like this that make it great.
Great one. There's one more, and we'll finish.
Make
this
it
one.
great again. Oh, he said it. There you go,
What
Boomy
is it
Boo.
about Star Wars?
Oh no, not John Lasseter.
Two-parter. I'd like to ask.
Hold on.
What is it about Star Wars that it's lasted for 35 years
John
and it's
Lasseter was
just
gonna
as
hug me
strong
without
as
asking.
ever?
Why did everybody ask that? If anybody knew what the answer was, they'd do it.
Yeah. I think it is hard with things like that for anybody to answer, because when something becomes a cultural phenomenon, especially when you're talking about people who grew up with something that affected them, one of the things that's interesting about it is their perspective on that changes. Whatever it is they took with them when they saw it when they were 7 is going to be different than somebody who saw it when they were 20, as opposed to, older or younger. And I think that it's become a part of popular culture. It's become a part of the vernacular. It's got ideas in it that I think are very bonding culturally because they're shared by a generation. You don't ever really know why that happens. That, I think, is why the word that explains it is phenomenon, because it is a collision of things that you can't necessarily explain.
Well, which is what made The Force Awakens a phenomenon in 2015. I mean,
True.
It's capturing that magic, and that's all that she needed to do. Even with that first movie, they knew going into The Force Awakens, it had to do everything right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In every way, it was a risk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, it's just, and that's even crazier. What a great point. That 20-year-old they talked about in 2012 is now 34. So that's an entire life. I mean, I was 16 when these came out. Now I'm 30.
Yeah.
I've gone through all of high school, all of college, a marriage, my professional career, started this so many things in my own life and your own life. You've had a kid, you've gone through a marriage, you've started your professional career, you left a faith that you thought was everything that you ever experienced in life. We've all it's kind of silly to say when you look at a 14-year career span for this woman and you look at it and you go, oh yeah, she's not the same person she was 14 years ago. She may have made a few mistakes, but also Disney's not the same company it was 14 years ago.
And I mean, yeah, they've gone through a couple different figureheads, but also or leadership, changes.
Yeah.
Also, let me just say the animosity, George did have it seemed like he had a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but not with Kathy. It was more, I think, along the lines of the suits and everything like that. George was always upset with kind of the way, that's where things came from.
Yeah.
This is a woman he knew for 30 plus years.
He called in that interview with
there's no animosity between the two of them. I swear to God.
The Charlie Rose interview, he called Disney white slavers for
His problem was with Disney, not
he
Kathleen.
always and he needed to pass the baton to her, which he did successfully, and she has handled the company unbelievably well. I mean, if you really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, the only anniversary that was ever celebrated in Star Wars were the special editions in the 20-year anniversaries of each movie, essentially, right? And what George did to celebrate them was change them. He's like, those things you like as a kid, now we're gonna add shit and take stuff away from it, fonts itself. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is true. The beef is with Iger, and you can see Iger visibly uncomfortable in several images of where George and him are at the same event. Iger's like, I want to die, I want to die, I want to die.
He's always. Iger was sweating so bad when George got the mic at that in front of the Millennium Falcon,
the Galaxy's Edge night. Yes,
could have been worse.
Could have been worse. Could have been really bad. He's like, well, Bob, I think you did a good job. That's why we love our Georges in video we made all those years ago. Well, we're gonna finish this clip. We're gonna listen to the article and talk about it. Then we're gonna wrap it up.
That George created that spoke to people. They related to it in some way. It hits something deeper than themselves.
Well, it's based on human behavior, human psychology, mythology, which is the sort of archaeology of human behavior and thinking. And since it has those motifs, it is very universal, and everybody can relate to it.
And there's so many themes of good and evil and friendship and betrayal and all of those things. Why are those things important?
The whole notion of dark and light and the idea that everybody recognizes the choices they make throughout their life can be influenced even within themselves to that degree, that I think that that's fascinating. I mean, we're used to seeing stories about heroes where it all ends up being great in the end. Well, that isn't necessarily life. And I think that, again, that's what George explored with the dark and light of aspirational ideas.
It's about good and evil in us, as well as our institutions. So, and the idea that some of us think we're really great people, but in the real world we're not. We're terrible people.
Or you can make bad choices.
Well, you make bad choices, but you run your life in a very selfish way, and you think you're doing good when you're actually not. And at the same time, it's how do democracies turn back into dictatorships? Why do people who have the power to have the freedom and turn it over to somebody who's going to take it all away from them? It's happened through history forever and ever. And all Star Wars is a way of updating that idea to say, watch out, because there are people out there who don't play by the rules. And if you're not careful, you're going to lose all your freedom. And at the same time, those people who may not play by the rules because they're selfish and greedy turn themselves into evil people who don't care about other people.
There you go. The essence
Playing
of
out
Star
today.
Wars.
That's when I clipped that video. Him clapping, he goes, "Good luck." That's where I at. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, and George, of course, talking about the cycle that we are currently in America, with our politics, turning a little, authoritarian, but also, and I will say, it was good to see that Boomy Boo was at least against MAGA. I did catch that. Catch that. So
I believe one
you
of
can
our
yell at us as long as you're not a fascist. Okay,
Yes.
as long as you say "fuck ICE," you're fine. Anyway,
one of our friends tuned in very quickly and just blocked everyone that was being an asshole. So very nice.
Yeah,
of you all.
fun's
we,
over.
We didn't ask for it, but we're very thankful for it.
we have people who are actual adults.
That's true. For the most part.
Mostly.
We're gonna watch this last clip, and then
We're all very petty, though.
We're gonna skim through the article.
The themes of Star Wars is, of course, letting go. And I just wanted to sort of feel how you're feeling right now in passing the torch.
Well, like anything in life, you only go through these kinds of stages. There's just a small number of these kinds of stages in life. Retirement is, filled with a lot of sadness, and at the same time, filled with a lot of excitement and exhilaration of starting a new life. And, it's sort of a mix of those kinds of things. It's like when you leave home to go to college. There's like when you get married. There are things that, it's like scary and fun. And I'm looking forward to trying new things.
Kathy, what are you most excited about?
I would say the same thing. It's funny. I find that it's been interesting with George and I, because we've been talking about this for several weeks now, as I've started to get to meet people and get to know how the company works and whatnot. And usually at the end of my phone calls with him, I end up saying, "So how are you feeling about this?" Because he's going through a transition out of the company. I'm going through a transition out of just producing movies into running this company. And so all of my emotions are caught up in new beginnings as he's segueing out. So it is a thing that I think the two of us constantly kind of check in with one another to see, okay, where's the balance? Is the balance happening here? Because I have a tremendous amount to learn from George. There's things that I want to preserve within the spirit of this company. And as it moves into Disney, I think it's vitally important to anything we create that we hold on to the spirit of what started all of this. So I would say that that's really important to me.
So there's your first bit of footage of her in the transitional role. This is now her exit interview. So it's kind of an exciting thing to be able to do. And Deadline thankfully does audio. So we'll listen to this recording, and it's pretty good. So this is
a shift in the
this is I think it might be AI powered by Trinity Audio. I don't know that. Let me click on this. Trinity Audio is it's just a reader.
Fuck your water, guys.
It's not AI in the sense of, I mean, it's no different than what we used to use back in the day, like talk to text. It's just really, it's a more sophisticated version of talk to text. But we can actually listen to it at a higher speed, which is probably pretty helpful. Let's do it 1.5 times.
Will it sound like a chipmunk?
Worse for Lucasfilm's Kathleen Kennedy, the exit interview.
We'll go back to 1.
On a rainy London day in December, not 2 hours after wrapping Star Wars, Starfighter with director Sean Levy and a cast headed by Ryan Gosling, Kathleen Kennedy was ready to discuss the long-in-the-works transition of Lucasfilm. She's handing the reins to her longtime lieutenants. The Disney division will be run by Chief Creative Officer Dave Filoni and on the business side Lynwen Brennan, a sharp Welsh executive who has been Lucasfilm Executive Vice President and General Manager after 16 years at ILM.
That's a big one. Hold on, I'm going to pause the audio for that. She has been a manager of Lucasfilm at least for 16 years, it said, right? Yeah, 16 years. General manager. What better person to pass this down to? She's been longer. She was there when George was there. She was the general manager when George was the CEO or the chief executive officer. Like, it's, I don't know. It's very funny. That kind of stuff's really funny.
Kennedy has been getting them ready for a couple of years as she plotted a return to her first love, producing.
Okay, another thing to note. She's been planning this for a while. This is not some off the whim, like George leaving Disney was not off the cuff. This is very much there.
She will be making a lot of, Star Wars films, far in the future, as well as teaming on some projects with Frank Marshall. They've been married nearly 40 years and fell in love as they presided over Steven Spielberg's Amblin in its heyday. Before taking up George Lucas on his offer to run Lucasfilm in 2012 before Disney acquired the company for just over $4 billion in cash and stock, Kennedy already had a hand in what seems like just about every significant blockbuster that has been part of our lives. Her first producing credits came on Poltergeist and E.T. the Extraterrestrial, followed by such films as Schindler's List, The Sixth Sense, Munich, War of the Worlds, The Diving Bell and the Butterfly, Lincoln, and franchises including Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, and Back to the Future. Including the Star Wars films she produced, that's more than $11 billion in global grosses.
So her films have contributed more to society than most politicians.
She basically helped make my entire childhood. You know?
Yes, literally, and along with most people,
like the whole thing.
Yes.
Yeah, a good majority of all of us here. You know,
it's
even those guys who were really upset earlier.
Since she took the top Lucasfilm post almost 14 years ago, and in that span the company generated 5 features that continued the saga Lucas began in 1977 or branched into other directions. Those films had global box office of $5.9 billion. The first, Star Wars, The Force Awakens, became the highest-grossing film ever in North America, with $936 million stateside, as it became one of only 7 films to cross $2 billion globally. The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, which completed the Skywalker trilogy, grossing $1.3 billion and $1 billion respectively. Rogue One also eclipsed $1 billion and spawned the Emmy-winning series Andor.
All successes. Let's just list all of them right now as she's been president. Let's keep this thing going.
Given the high expectations of a rabid fan base, every development project and creative attachment has gotten high levels of scrutiny, ratcheting up the stress level. But the accomplishments are undeniable. Following a Disney mandate to broaden into television and build Disney+, Lucasfilm series including The Mandalorian, Andor and others have garnered more than 90 Emmy nominations so far.
Pretty good.
The expansion also included 5 animated series, the Disneyland and Disney World attraction Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge, and the evolution of Lucasfilm games. Kennedy has.
If I were to say the ball's been dropped on anything, it's Lucasfilm Games. That's just me personally. I just
Yes, but
I think
also
it's
I just
terrible.
finished the Indiana Jones game. Really good.
Yeah.
I want more of those.
There you
More
go.
of them.
That's fine. I again, when I'm gonna play that, I need to try that game. I have an Xbox I can play it on.
It's really fun.
But if someone was like, hey, what is like the one thing that is not as good as it once was? I would say everything's been perfect. Everything's been better than it used to be, except for the gaming division. That's
The games are
they're just too few and far
lackluster.
between.
They've handed it to people who are fucking awful human beings.
Yes. Pay to play with Battlefront in 2017. That'll always be the biggest blunder of all time. The most downvoted post in Star Wars on Reddit history, right? Isn't that the thing? It's like something insane. All time. That's the biggest whiff. But anyway.
Has been discussing this succession plan for 2 years with Disney's Bob Iger and Alan Bergman, and now the succession will finally happen the early part of 2026. Here, she explains to Deadline why now, and what's ahead for her. Deadline, Lucasfilm has percolated a lot of future Star Wars films and generated many hours of Disney Plus series in recent years. Talk about this combination of Filoni and Brennan and you finally loosening your grip on the reins. Kathleen Kennedy, 2 years ago, I went to Bob and Alan to figure out what the transition plan would be, and I made the recommendation that it be Dave Filoni and Lin-Manuel Brennan, the latter of whom has been running the business alongside me. She comes out of
Anyone wants to point fingers, by the way. Lin-Manuel's the way. It's gonna point fingers. That's who you point fingers at now. All you simps. That's who you point fingers at. Never forget. Point it at the woman again. Let's just remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Dave. They didn't do anything wrong.
Dave's an innocent white man in a
cool cowboy hat.
ILM 16 years as the general manager and then transitioned into being the general manager for Lucasfilm. She has been my key financial partner, my business partner running the company. Dave is the perfect person to transition, but he hadn't made a movie, and I worked very closely with him beginning with Rogue One to get him a feel of how live action works. His background is animation, as he worked with George on Clone Wars. He's very talented and immersed in Star Wars. He and Pablo Hidalgo are like the walking encyclopedias inside the company. They always have the answer when you ask, hey, can I do this with a lightsaber? Or, what colors were the sabers? Or anything else you need to know with what has come before.
Either lightsaber
Dave has now spent all of the seasons of Mandalorian working with Jon Favreau, who's been a great mentor to him. And then he went off and did Ahsoka, which came from some of the stories he was telling in Clone Wars. He was able to create the season 1 of Ahsoka, and now he's just finished directing some of season 2, and writing all the episodes. He finished that in October. But my point is, we've been talking about this for 2 years. Deadline, Bob Iger retired, was replaced, and then came back. Kennedy, that is not happening here. I told everybody I would stick around a bit longer than I had intended, but I am so ready to go off and have the chance to make lots of movies. I want to do more movies, and I want the opportunity to get back to a kind of eclectic group of movies the way I used to. I'm looking forward to working with Frank again on some stuff. He has been doing lots of documentaries and having a ball. I'm also really interested in the new technology, I have to say. Deadline, AI? Kennedy, yes. I am interested in exploring using those tools in responsible ways, and working out the complications around trying to figure out what we're going to do in terms of protecting artists' rights. That is vitally important. But at the same time, there's nothing more exciting than having new tools that can expand on what you're capable of doing in terms of creating visual language around stories. I've had a unique opportunity to be around a lot of that over the years and witness those changes. I genuinely feel like we're entering that moment again where we're going to see things we've never seen before. I just think that's really exciting. Deadline, is there some past breakthrough that compares to the potential game-changing storytelling elements AI could help bring forward? Kennedy, it is somewhat comparable to when we did Jurassic Park, because it was a collision of innovation that George was doing already in terms of sound and picture and editing and all the areas of digital innovation that he really spearheaded. And when we had the opportunity to do the first CG shot ever in a movie when John Lasseter was at ILM at the time and we did young Sherlock Holmes. There was this stained glass window, and the figure in the stained glass window stepped out onto the church floor. A lot of people don't remember that that was in fact the first CG shot. It was absolutely thrilling. And what emanated after that was 3 years of discussion and R&D to get to the point where we could create Jurassic Park. I watched that whole evolution and was a part of seeing that change in the way we made big special effects movies. I'm not saying that it impacts every single story you're going to tell in cinema, but certainly for big tentpole stories where you're trying to world build and create images people haven't seen before, I really believe this technology is going to do that. Deadline, you've just wrapped the 6th film in the Star Wars universe. Is Starfighter meant to be an ongoing theatrical series? Kennedy,
So,
it was envisioned.
Pause it there. And I mean, they talk about the movie, and it's all good stuff. They talk about what to expect from it and everything else, and that part's interesting. We can listen to a little bit more of it. But like, this is one of those really rare opportunities where, like, you know, when someone steps down or leaves a position, you know what I mean, that you get the opportunity to kind of just like say your piece. You know what I mean? Like, it's really nice to listen to this. I don't know if are you enjoying it? I love hearing this.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like someone can reflect on their.
No, I'm sitting here in pain. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, we're good. No, it's
Hope you
good. No,
don't-
I love this.
But it's like it's someone we both respect, obviously, and you know, I don't know, Eli. I think, you know, I may be the only one with this opinion, but I think the more research you can do into this stuff, the more we can understand how it can be used for better means instead of generative AI. I don't know if she necessarily means generative stuff, but there could be a way to streamline things better. Like, James Cameron came out today and was like, literally today, he's like, I can't make 4 and 5 unless I find a much cheaper way to make it. So, you know what I mean? Like, that's he just said it. And I'm not on the like go AI train, but like, you know, if there's a way to make things better, you know, then why wouldn't you want it? Oh, here we go. Kevin Davis, 8646. President Star Wars did not make money worth of Star Wars did make money. Yes, that's true. I agree. This is a good take. This is the whole point of the stream.
Sorry, Kevin. We're a little shell shocked here. Okay,
Kevin, you seem new here, and thank you for coming by. But we've been having to deal with a lot of fun interactions this evening.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, no, I mean, the thing that excites me about this is her talking about wanting to go and just make other movies and stuff. And I'm like, you know, I mean, look at her repertoire before she was in charge of Lucasfilm, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine
the
cool stuff we're probably going to be getting, you know?
Of course. And like, having that name back you up is just such a huge plus. You know what I mean? Such a huge plus is like, man, if she believes in me, she was the head of a company for a long time and did her own thing, you know, and worked with, you know, some of the greatest there ever was in terms of directors, you know, everything from Spielberg to George Lucas. Like, you can't beat that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
Pretty vetted. It's pretty vetted. But anyway, I'm gonna click play.
Pretty much.
As a single film. Sean Levy just made the experience so pleasant for everybody, and we found this 14-year-old kid out of Ireland who had virtually no experience. That's always risky, hanging a story so much on a child actor. You're not exactly sure how comfortable they're going to be. Flynn Gray turned out to be such a special kid. When you cast kids, a lot of it becomes about the parents. He has great parents and got lucky there, too. Not only was he there with Ryan Gosling, this movie is structured in a way that he had kind of a new actor coming in every few weeks that he was one-on-one with. Matt Smith, Amy Adams, Aaron Pierre. And each one, it was so great to watch him because he would just get so excited by the actors he got to work with. It was like he was in the best university you could possibly be in. Deadline, we are all going to throttle down at some point. Aside from the potential of AI, what excites you in a moment of exceptional disruption?
It's a good line.
Kennedy, there is a beauty in being at the stage of my career where you pretty much know what you're good at and what you really want to do. And that's an incredibly satisfying feeling. I never envisioned that I would ever be an executive, but I don't regret any of that. I find it fascinating to have now seen the business from all sides. I have a much deeper understanding for how decisions get made and why, and when things seem irrational or whatever, you understand what's leading to that. But my love is making movies. I just love making things. Deadline, what do you most love about it? Kennedy, I love the community. I love the shared experience. I love the collaboration. It's just incredibly rewarding. You're in the present all the time. I think when you're an executive, you're not. You feel like you're making things, and then all anybody wants to do is talk about what you're doing next, and what's up ahead. Or you're stewing in what didn't work that's behind you, and you're never really in the present. What I love about making movies is you're just in it, in the moment, and every decision you make in that moment will affect everything. I love the challenge of that, the
I'm gonna pause
excitement,
it real
the
quick,
urgency of
just for the sake of time, and I'm getting tired myself personally. But for everyone that's
Sleep-
stuck
it's
around,
middle of the week, guys. Yeah.
I know it's the middle of the week. We got Bombad tomorrow night with Eli. It's gonna be very fun. But do you think we're gonna have to save a huge announcement? CinemaCon or D23 Expo? I mean, I don't know. That's the benefit of Celebration being every other year is you can either wait for things or they just drop insane stuff out of nowhere. That's the one thing we just don't even know anymore. Like this Kathleen Kennedy exit thing, I was so sure that they were going to come out on that very opening panel when I was in Japan and be like, yes, she's retiring. Here's your new president, co-president, co-leads, and bring Dave and Carrie back, who I thought at the time was going to be. Like I thought that was going to be the transition, live in front of people, everyone around applause, excited, have a highlight reel of Kathleen Kennedy. But these announcements, and of course now, we kind of did this in excitement for the mall trailer tomorrow because the mall trailer itself is going to be really exciting and strange and not what we expect. You know what I mean? Like it's just they kind of don't. They're kind of not good at doing these things anymore. I'm going to be real.
Not really.
Not really.
The hype is kind of like it's just kind of like, oh, okay, here. Oh, all right, cool. I'm excited for this thing.
It's like CinemaCon's like Sony's got a new Morbius movie. And you're like,
okay. And we're gonna do. You remember that? That there's that pizza guy that worked with Peter Parker in Spider-Man 2. We're making a movie about that guy.
He's getting a movie in a Netflix series.
The guy who said "Go," that guy.
Go, the best, dude. To kind of skim through this without having to read the full thing, they do discuss, how exciting it is, the fact that The Mandalorian is coming to the big screen, and talking about how different the movies it's going to be between this and Starfighter. And another funny thing is, I mean, everyone's assuming that we'll get a new Avengers Doomsday trailer at the Super Bowl and Mando Grogu at the Super Bowl. And I'm willing to bet Rings of Power is going to have one too. Cause it's like, they're just gonna, I don't think they're going to do that. I'm convinced they're not going to do it that way.
New Rings of Power this year? Because
I think so. Let me double check.
Are we?
Rings of Power season 3.
Lord.
I know. We need to do a show on that.
Yeah, we
Good
do.
Lord. Rings of Power, late 2026. Oh God, I could cry. The best.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Anyway,
we like that too, nerds.
That's honestly, I like that more than most Star Wars shows. Rings of Power is like I get lifted when I watch that show. I'm like, this is insane.
Remember when Sauron last season said the Lord of the Rings?
I am the Lord of the Rings.
I'm the Lord of the Rings. It was like
one of the greatest things
it
ever.
was fucking great. It wasn't like crazy at all.
It had every right to be over the top, but he likes walking down that stairwell and it's like
earned that shit, man.
He did.
Earned that shit. Anyway.
Just to be able to look at this, he does talk about the lows of being the president. And I'll read the verbatim what it says here. The lows are that you've got a very, very small percentage of fan base that has enormous expectations. And basically they want to continue to see pretty much everything the same thing. And if you're not going to do that, then you're going to disappoint them. I'm not sure there's anything you can do about that because you can't please everybody. All you can do is try to tell you good stories and try to stick to the essence of what George created. He embedded incredible values into Star Wars and what it has to say. The whole idea of hope and fun entertainment and what he's done all over the years. That's what I try to preserve. And I wouldn't do anything differently. I wouldn't change anything we've done over the years. I understand why some people may not like certain things more than others, but that's not going to change what I decide, why I decided to do certain things and why I decided to work with the people that we worked with. I think everybody that came into Star Wars space, they love Star Wars. And that was their first and foremost important. That was first and foremost important. You want to have people coming into Star Wars and wanting to tell stories and wanting to make movies and wanting to create television shows that you respect and care about. Jon Favreau is completely different than Tony Gilroy, yet they're both incredibly talented storytellers. I find it thrilling to support each one of them in trying to tell the stories they wanted to tell. That's what I think I do well. And that's what I like to do and want to continue to do. And hopefully that took Star Wars to the next step. I love that line. And hopefully that took Star Wars into the next step. That's so weird to think this is a past tense interview. You know what I mean? Like that is it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Remember
just,
the day when you found out that they were going to be making more stuff, you know?
yes, and now we're so far beyond that.
Yeah.
Over 70, and what is it now? It's probably like 80 episodes of live action Star Wars, which is insane.
Yeah.
There's more live action Star Wars TV than there ever was of the movies in the what would be 30 years that George was in charge of it. Like it's I don't know. People get mad at the silliest things. But yeah, so they talk about JJ and they talk about all these things with, they bring up Ryan Johnson as well, which we love. They talk about people that have denied Star Wars, Ryan Coogler being one of them, which is amazing. They talk about she even talks about how she talked to Vince Gilligan about like making Star Wars TV and how it wasn't in the cards just yet. And I'm like, this man made Breaking Bad. He's getting like offers to do a Star Wars. Like that's insane.
Right.
They talk about the updates on the progress of each movie. The James Mango, Bo Willman one, they wrote a great script, but apparently it's on the back burner. And they even mentioned the hunt for Kylo Ren is also in the back burner, which was never spoken aloud until Adam Driver dropped that bombshell like, what was it, 4 months ago, whenever it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say. See, no, I didn't know that they actually like acknowledged that. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, so yeah, they totally bring it up. They say, I'm trying to find the exact phrase.
There was a big fan swell for it. Honestly, I would love it. Personally.
Oh, me too. I would choose that over. I would choose that over Starfighter if I had to
I was picking them, yeah, I would. But I mean, like I'm very hyped because apparently Tom Cruise was directing a lightsaber duel.
Yes.
Over water, which is like, what the hell is going on with this movie? I'm excited.
Well, I know it's funny. I love this one too. They talk about Ryan Johnson in this interview. And, she said once he made the Netflix deal and went off to start doing Knives Out films, that has occupied a huge amount of his time. That's the other thing that happens here. After Sean and I started talking about Star Wars, Stranger Things kicks in, and he was completely consumed for a while by that. That's what happened with Ryan. And then I believe he got spooked by online negativity. I think Ryan made one of the best Star Wars movies. He's a brilliant filmmaker, and he got spooked. This is the rough part. When people come into this space, and I have every filmmaker not going to say to me, what's going to happen? They're a little scared. And then Ryan Johnson, like, straight up tweeted. He was like, never spooked. He's like, I got to find it. Hold on.
It was like something like not spooked or never spooked.
Yeah.
So, the eternal badass. Right?
Oh God!
Was that like that picture that people would like keep pictures of Ryan like as reaction images and stuff? For a long time. There's that one of him in the Hawaiian shirt drinking a mimosa or something. Right?
That one's great.
Remember that one? I love that one in the sunglasses. That was good. That's him. It's him, baby. Chill.
I'm trying to find that exact.
Chill, baby cake.
It was such a good tweet.
Some wine, some grapes.
Oh, he said, "LOL, zero spooked. Sorry." I just love that. It's like, no, I never was scared of it. We couldn't work out a deal. That's all it was.
He likes making his whodunits, and honestly, I like him making them. My only thing is Netflix, please, for the love of God, release the physical copies of those things. I own Knives Out. I want to own the other two, please.
I completely agree.
Anyway, physical media is king.
To start wrapping this thing up, because we've gone 2 hours. We got another live stream tomorrow night. It just goes into such good detail as to like what she does, and it goes even better detail about like they straight up confirm that Simon Kinberg like has a true trilogy treatment. not knowing what it is. They didn't give any context of what the trilogy's for, but it's a
Right.
70-page like full treatment, which is insane. Most scripts, for those that don't know, are like 130 pages. Like most like 2-hour
Mhm.
scripts are only 100. So imagine this person working on a entire trilogy treatment, which is so nice to have. It's maybe the first time since George had the trilogy treatment for the sequel trilogy that they just didn't go with because it was too weird and it got into midichlorians. Like it's just, I don't know. It's a great article for those that have not listened to it. It's all on Deadline. I'm gonna put it in the chat. It's such a worthwhile listen. I'm sorry we couldn't get to the full thing. We got distracted by all these trolls in the chat.
And I
Oh,
know. Hey,
man.
listen. Hey, we had a lot of fun at the beginning of the show.
Yes.
Listen. You know what? I know a lot of people, and I mean, it's our friend's policy. Obviously, we had our friend come in and block them and
Yeah.
stuff, just kind of out of nowhere, which is fine. We appreciate the looking out and stuff.
gesture. Yeah.
Usually, the policy is don't feed the trolls, but Scotty and I just
that felt
feel
good.
like we can domesticate them, and so we put out a
Yes.
bowl of cream. Most nights, kind of like old ladies who were just like begging for
Yeah.
the company of a warm furry creature,
Of a
and-
person that'll touch them.
yeah, and we just want them to come in here so we can get them spayed, neutered, give them a nice warm like home to live in.
That's right.
And fancy feast every day of your fucking life. I mean,
That's right.
You're gonna be fat as hell living with us, and you may only live like 5 years with
Yep.
us, but hey, it's gonna be the best 5 years of your life.
It is.
That's our policy on trolls.
That's right. And we're
And
thankful,
it's not limited
obviously.
at all. Right,
No.
right.
We're thankful,
And-
obviously, for a lot of the things we get to do here, and
Exactly.
we don't mind the hate sometimes. To be honest,
No,
with you.
sometimes it's fun.
Kinda fun.
Well, look again. We are cis white men. We can like get in front of this shit.
Yeah.
And take the brunt. Try to like take it.
Yes.
But oh yeah, you definitely missed some shit, Steve. You should go to
You
the front
really
of this
did.
one. It's
It was
really
good.
fun.
It was good.
Maybe very unprofessional, but
Yeah.
a lot of fun. She was quite good.
We had a good
I have
time,
a
though.
question. I have a question for
Yes.
you. What were you gonna say? Were you gonna say something?
I was going
good?
to say it was a good time tonight, and I'm glad people can join us 2 nights in a
Yeah.
row. We're talking about Star Wars Angry Birds next, so
Yeah.
it's pretty fun.
Let me before we leave though. Okay, this is a
Yes.
serious question. Okay, what do we think the future is going to look like for Lucasfilm? Because I'm starting to wonder with the Starfighter thing, with the mention of the Jedi stuff, and
Yeah.
it takes place like after the sequel trilogy. I wonder if we're starting to do a Marvel type build up to characters that could cross into other characters' movies, kind of a thing.
I'm not opposed to anything like
Not that it needs to be Marvel and
No.
stuff, but I'm wondering if that's how they do it. You know what I mean?
It could be cool if Starfighter, and we know it's 5 years after the sequel trilogy, then if there is, of course, now a treatment for what could be the fourth trilogy in the saga of films and the Hunt for Ben Solo, like all these things all feel like part of what could be a larger narrative, which I think could be cool. That could be the Marvel at all, and then Ken Burke can take those aspects of Soderbergh's script or take those aspects of Sean Levy's story and then like really build it in there, and then you've got other characters that have always existed that you can now bring into the fold as well. Hondo Onaka, as Jay Leno once said, there's just Hananaka. Do we still have that clip? I think we got rid of that one.
I think we do.
I think it took too much space.
Excuse
Oh, here it
me.
is. Here we go.
Oh, here it is.
Hananaka. Such a good
I
clip.
love it. Hondo Onaka could be the Obi-Wan of these.
Or the
coming
Samuel L. Jackson. He'll be the Nick Fury.
Oh yeah, I'm putting together a crew.
No, I am excited for the future. I think we're gonna have really cool stories that are gonna come out of all this, and I trust these two new co-leads. It's just an exciting time to be able to experience this together as a fandom,
Right,
and
right.
with our friends. It's I don't know if he said McClunky Laser Bolt. It'd be kind of cool though.
Like when George gets his hands on it, he will.
Makalanki. Maklanki.
And Anaka. Makalanki.
Tomorrow night, for those that don't know, we're playing Star Wars Angry Birds live on air and discussing it in depth.
I wish I could. I can't find it anywhere.
I did some pretty extensive research trying to find an online version that you can play on screen. I can play on screen. The only way I can do this is if I have a refurbished version from the Wii. So I'm gonna test this tonight and make sure it all works. So here's.
Did you order that?
Yeah, I ordered it. I got it on
eBay?
Amazon for $12. No, $12. Amazon refurbished.
Wii.
Yeah, look at it. And Amazon renewed refurbished.
I don't have a Nintendo Wii.
So this is officially from the Amazon.
Look at that.
Look at that.
It's incredible.
That crazy.
We missed Blockbuster, you know?
Oh, I agree.
I
This was a good evening. Thank you to all the trolls that came by, and of course our regulars. We really do love all of you. It was a really good time. And that's the OT one, Scotty. I have both on my phone. I don't know, how does Eli still have them? Can you still?
He still probably has kept the same phone or something.
That would be incredible. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can find them.
Eli, those are your phone. If you do, your phone's very expensive.
Really? Is that a thing?
It's worth money. Apparently, I read online. I read on a reputable website. I'm sure that it could be worth some cash. So if you ever get done, anyway, shout out to Kai Black 2023 and Boomy Boom. Miss you. Gone too soon.
Gone too soon. Yeah, you can't even find it in the store. That's very interesting. Okay. Let's see. Same Apple account. They were removed from the App Store about 5 years ago. Phones with Flappy Bird are worth thousands of dollars.
That's what it is. Flappy Bird. Yeah. Because that kid died while playing it, right?
What the fuck?
I think.
Is that canon?
Maybe that's not why it's expensive.
Okay. Anyway, we'll be playing Star Wars Angry Birds tomorrow evening. It's going to be an absolute blast. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. And as always, you know what to do. Jerry, can we get a good little see you there, see you later, little monologue?
See you there. See you there. See you later. You little. You see. I'll see. You know what? Stay bombad.
Did you say impossible, Pasquale? Only kidding, Chucky. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share.
What is it, Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind.
I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top,
and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. And that's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. shame of being gone for life.